Well, hello YouTube! Let's watch this chick race ahead of me on her bicycle. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm in the car, but I am going places and I want to bring you along. So I want to show you what the day ahead of us, what the day ahead of me, the day has ahead of me, what I'm going to do today. Yeah, this is not going to be a car vlog, or I want to say this is not just going to be a car vlog. We are going to do something else. Let us have a quick look around. I finally dragged the Hiace out of retirement, out of early retirement. I'm going somewhere by Hiace because I want to bring the KTM along. I'm going to my favorite river spot and we're gonna do some dirt riding tomorrow. I'm gonna be camping at the river tonight and I am also going to be sleeping in the van. So yeah, I'm quite excited. I hope you guys are. I'm sorry, but this is a lot more difficult. I mean, like driving a car and filming while holding the Hiace, speaking while driving, which I haven't done in a whole long time, except on the KTM, which basically means I didn't really care. And oh, I fucking hate bicycle riders, I really do.
In 200 meters, turn left.
So yeah, this is a bit of a shortcut, back roads. Just to give you an idea, the whole river spot is around 35 kilometers away from my house or from my apartment. And the Navi says it'll take 1.5 hours, but I have not yet reached it in under 2 hours. So there are so many little traffic jams, red light, that always kind of like ruin the plan and make me take a long more time than that I hope it would. So it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which means I'm kind of pre-rush hour and I'm trying to get there before the rush hour hits. I'm actually trying to get there before the before it gets dark. I don't know about you guys and where you live in the world, but the biggest problem or the biggest thing that bothers me in summer in Japan is that Japan is so close to the equator compared to where my parents live that it gets way too early, it gets dark way too early, and also Japan doesn't do daylight savings. Oh, as you can see guys, we are very close and I'm quite surprised how somewhat accurate the Navi actually has been this time. So it said 5:30, but with my little drive-through McDonald's stunt, I guess 10 minutes late is not such a bad thing. Of course, the last 3 kilometers are going to be the worst as far as stop and go and shitty traffic is concerned. Also, it's 5:30 now, so I guess rush hour is about to hit. And I'm standing in the middle of the crossing, which I shouldn't, and this guy's got green but he can't even go. Sorry mate, fucking Gaijin can't drive. I wanna go, and undulate. Now in front of us you can see a bridge, but that's not the one I crossed. I crossed a much bigger one that we can probably see to the left. But there, that's the fucker I crossed. Yeah, everyone wants to go.
A few inches later.
And now another 5 cars have to go after they've got red, those fucking cunts. So that's the river. That's the spot. That's not actually the spot. I'm gonna go another 2-3k. There's a bit of a dam in the middle of it. And after that the river is, how can I say? So there's a dam and there's like a pool in front of the dam, and the dam only allows the river to go down on the left side, like the far away side, away from here. which means that further down the riverbed is actually quite dry. Maybe I should close the windows in case of wind noise. So all the stuff you can see on the left here, I've already ridden with the KTM, even though there isn't a plate on it, because I doubt that anyone will actually see or worry. There's a truck manufacturer in Japan, Hino. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one, and they use this load here on the right for parking, like the factory, the assembly factory line, whatever you call that. Sorry guys, I can't talk today. I'm sorry if I'm not making much sense today. So this is one of the parking lots that they're using, and these are all unfinished trucks, I guess, or they are finished and they're waiting to be sold. So there is the dam is coming, and that's the pool I talked about. I've never actually swum in this area. I've usually gone to the other, but I guess since I do have a little paddle boat, I should bring it here. So it did rain a lot yesterday evening. Some of the shit, as I can see here, is flooded. I've seen this stuff dry before if you watch the other videos, but as I expected, most of the area, this is where I would ride the KTM, and this kind of pebble rock stuff. Most of this area is actually dry, or dry enough to have a blast tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome. Uh-oh, this used to be dry. Shit, it's wet. It's super muddy. Oh no. I was planning to go here. Well, I guess I can find something.
Your destination is on the left.
Yeah, my destination's on the left. I hope I don't get hit in the ass. So, it's a lot greener than it was last time. So, last time, let me give you a little walkthrough. I almost said, over there, half of that was dry, and I see there's at least one more car. And this side is also kind of wet, but I guess we can wait till tomorrow and see if some of this actually disappears. So last time I parked where that white car just was, and this time I actually wanted to try another spot. I'm going to sleep next to a pile of garbage tonight. Those fuckers. That wasn't here the last time I went here. TV, tires. Oh, the KTM is moving around. What a shame. Nice aquarium though. I'm just glad I made it here before night, and I'm hoping my tires are gonna survive this crappy rocky road. I do not have four-wheel drive. I did not spend the extra money. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, please don't spin. Don't fucking spin on me now. But the thing is heavy enough. Oh wow. I'm not the only one. So I am going to turn the camera off here. I'm going to turn the camera off here because I'm not 100% sure where I am supposed to go. So I'm gonna take a little walk, check where I should park. So I'm a little worried. I do have somewhat of a plan. There are a bunch of puddles between the spot I want to go to and where we are right now. But considering that I just mastered this one, and I'm probably going to master this one, yeah, I think this should be alright. It's just gonna take forever. And let's hope the tires are alright. But we're gonna take our time. Uh-oh. I checked all the puddles. I kind of threw rocks in them and checked how deep they are. Yeah, that worked. Oh, money. And as I mentioned before, there are a whole lot of rubbish piles here. That one's also new. That is sad. I never thought Japan is like that. I mean, I've seen it before, but when did I come here last time? 2 months ago? So this would be a spot, but there are the paint cans and tiles and shit. Yeah, I hope this doesn't qualify as a car vlog and you guys are gonna be like, no, I wanna unsubscribe and I'm gonna leave and I'm never gonna come back. I don't wanna watch this shit. Fucking cars. Wow. Yeah, that's deep. Ah, deep, 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 deep. Nah, he's plowing through. I wanted a 4-wheel drive, but the type of car that I have doesn't come in 4-wheel drive. So I chose this one. So that's the narrowest spot and somewhat steep too. The roof's gonna drag, and I did remove glass. Shit. Let me stop and show the roof. I always think it's funny if I actually film stuff that I can't see myself, and then later when I edit it I can have a peek. Yeah, lots of rocks. I guess the only reason I'm really going here is that I'm so confident, somewhat confident, is that the rocks are super kind of rivery rocks and they are kind of round. And then that the damn car weighs 3 tons. If my axle doesn't break. Oh. But I'm going, you know, the speedometer thingy isn't even moving. So now I debated a lot. Where should I park? I mean, what do you guys think? Under the trees? Is under the trees better? Because I chose not to go under the trees. I do have a bit of a tarp. So yeah, some shit that I built myself again, which I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try and do a time lapse when I build it. It's gonna be hot. I'm probably gonna wake up like 5 AM or so. Yeah, so back to the discussion, trees or no trees. I think that trees mean more insects. But you guys can tell me in the comments, what do you think? So yeah, I don't like to have my face on the videos. This is probably the first time you actually get to see the car. So, yeah, the fascia is not, strictly speaking, straight anymore, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. I just want to give you a quick peek of what it looks like in the car. I'm going to talk about the inside of the car later when I'm getting ready to sleep. Chairs, table, bed, which I built myself. The bike, gasoline, firewood, camping shit. Okay guys, it's very windy and I'm trying my voice recorder now because, well, I hope there isn't too much wind noise. Well, this isn't actually perfect. This is the first time I've tried this. Yeah, what should I say? Amazon tarp, 2.8 meter by 2.8 meter. I had a bunch of tent poles and I had some rope left, so I tied it all together. I just need a little tarp. I just need a little of a sunshade thingy tomorrow. Well, honestly, I'm still learning. This is the first time. I want to see what works, what doesn't work. But you know, tarp and tent poles cost a lot more, cost a lot less than a proper car side awning. So let's see how this actually is going to work out. The poles don't look like they're going to last very long. They're probably going to bend through the night. I don't know how much windier it's going to get. But yeah, so far so good. I'm going to tell you more about the inside of the car. I am going to leave the table and chairs in there. I'm going to film that tomorrow. It is getting darker, as you can already see. There are a bunch of people over there. I'm not sure if I can catch that on the camera. I do have a bit of a grill. It seems that there isn't a lot of wood here. But yeah, I'm going to put up my bed. Shitty mosquitoes everywhere. I'm not quite sure how much the GoPro can actually pick up. I don't know if you can see the bats flying all over me. But I'm glad they're gonna eat all the mosquitoes probably. There's one. Whee. You can hear the cicada. That over there might actually be a frog. The road is a little too close for my taste. And one thing I realized is that I need to find some way to actually hook up the bike to my van. Like, there's nothing to put the chain on. So I made do. I guess you can't really you can't really pick up the bike if you have to bring the ramp too. I did bring some food, but I kind of don't really feel like it anymore, considering that I had 15 McNuggets and 2 double cheeseburgers. You probably don't know, but I do a lot of wood projects and stuff, so I kind of brought a bit of a firewood stash. I have a huge pile of cut bamboo next to my garage, which I built and I haven't actually shown you guys. That's gonna be in another video as well. The tarp thing actually seems to work. I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, the road is a little too close. But the bridge is a nice view. If I'm correct, then the sunrise should be on that side of the river tomorrow. I guess I should sleep early because I think it's gonna be it's gonna be bright, like 5 a.m. ish, and I'm probably gonna wake up. The van is somewhat dark inside. As I mentioned, I'm going to show you that tomorrow, probably in the next video. But I guess I'll be cooking in there. Wow, look at that. Bamboo burns like fucking crazy. Very nice and bright fire, that's good. I did bring the wood, as I just mentioned, but I also just walked down the path and brought a little extra. So I'm gonna leave that camera on the back, filming me and the fire a little bit. I hope that you can actually see the fire. See you tomorrow morning. Good night, YouTube. Riding Japan out.